about that, guys. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. For some reason, my phone rang and then the audio cut out. So, but I have returned now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully it worked. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, I think that worked because you're. We're back. I'm still muted? What? Oh, you're joking. Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, sorry. Whenever somebody calls me and I'm on a live, it'll mute. And I don't know why. But I'm back. Okay, let's see. What were we talking about? Trying to think of what we were talking about. Oh, yeah, we were talking about Stranger Things. And It. We were talking about Stranger Things and It. Yeah, we were talking about Stranger Things and It. Yeah, so I'm excited for. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Well, you know what they say, you'll find somebody. Somebody eventually will come along for you. But I hope you find someone soon. But say that the thing go out again. I hope not. I hope my YouTube TV did not go out again. What the hell? Sinners is a damn good movie. Yes, it is. I guess it was. Yeah, Sinners was a damn good movie. A little overhyped though, but it was a damn good movie. You bought the 4K? Good. Yeah, Sinners was a damn good movie. A little overhyped though, but I don't really care. It's fine. Yeah, it was a little overhyped, but that's okay. People like to overhype on movies a lot, which is okay. You think Jurassic World Rebirth is okay? I thought it was too. It was a thank God big improvement over Dominion, which Jurassic World Dominion sucks. And I unfortunately had to rewatch it to review it. But there's an extended cut on Peacock, and that's a whole lot better. Yeah, the extended cut is better. Yeah, I watched the extended version on Peacock, and that is 10 times better. To be honest, I should have just released the extended cut in theaters. You never saw the theatrical cut? Don't watch the theatrical cut. If you're gonna watch Jurassic World Dominion, watch the extended cut. It's the only one you need to watch. To be fair, they should have just put the extended cut in theaters. But I don't think they could have. That's probably why I like Dominion and thing. So thank God I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, because I fucking hated Dominion. Dominion was a terrible ass movie. But then I saw the extended version. I thought, okay, this one's better. This version's better. Yeah. Jurassic World Dominion. And Jurassic World Rebirth was okay. You need to watch Fast X. Oh god. Those movies just keep getting ridiculous and ridiculous. Those movies just keep getting ridiculous. And I heard we're getting a part 2 and oh my god, for some reason Vin Diesel wants to bring Paul Walker into it. Like Paul Walker's dead. So like I don't know why he suggested that. But like, oh my god. One of my 3 favorite movies of this year. Ooh. He might be down. My 3 favorite movies from this year. Let me think real quick. So what all has come out? Hold on, I gotta check my. Let me check my 2025 reviews for this one. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, then I guess that could work. Let's see. Final Destination Bloodlines. The Accountant 2. And Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Those are my 3 favorite movies of this year. Is Final Destination: The Final Reckoning. Final Destination Bloodlines. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. And The Accountant 2. And yes, Final Destination Bloodlines is fucking awesome. And I heard we're getting a new one. We're getting a Final Destination 8. Sinners, Superman, Final Destination, Bloodlines, yeah. Superman would be number 4. Superman would be my number 4. And then Sinners would be number 5 for me. But I liked. It's funny too. The more I watch Final Destination Bloodlines, the more I like it. Like I've rewatched that movie like 4 times, and every time I watch it, I love it even more. You need to see the movie together. I saw it. I've seen it. I just haven't reviewed it. But I'll talk about it in my end of the year list. But Final Destination Bloodlines. I'll tell you how many times I've watched it. Gotta find it on Letterboxd. I've seen it 3 times. I saw it once when it came out. Then I saw it in June. And then when it came out on HBO Max, I watched it again. So, when it came out in August. So I've seen it 3 times. And I might be due for a rewatch. So, I might be watching it this weekend. I might watch it for a 4th time this weekend. But I still have to see Zootopia too, so. I'll watch Zootopia too. And then what else do I need to watch before the end of the year? Tron, I'm gonna watch Tron. Final Destination 7 is in development. Yes, I know. Did I say Final Destination 8 earlier? I meant Final Destination 7. But what did that say? Ooh. You know what I want them to do for a premonition? This might not work, but this probably isn't going to work, but we'll just see. I want them to redo the premonition scene cruise ship. That would be fun. I want them to redo the premonition from the Final Destination. And that's what I want them to do, is redo the premonition from the Final Destination. But make it 10 times better than that one. But yeah, doing it on a cruise ship would be good. Yeah, the NASCAR one. Yeah, redo that one. Redo the NASCAR premonition from the 4th one. I don't know if they can do that or not, but. And then that's what you call the 4th one, the NASCAR one, yeah. The NASCAR one. I call it the one where they said the Final Destination, like this is the last one, and then in 2015 we got Final Destination 5. It was not the last one. Y'all need to stop with that. Like, y'all need to stop. Which 5 is 1? What? What? It's a prequel. Which one? The Final Destination or Final Destination 5? That's right, it is a prequel. Because of the plane scene at the end. I need to rewatch Final Destination 5. Actually, we watched all of them before the new one came out. But Final Destination Bloodlines, whoo-wee. Oh, and Josh, you just posted your Black Friday video. I just got the notification for it. But yeah, the kills in Final Destination Bloodlines were fucking brutal. I still need to do a ranking video of all the Final Destination 7 taking place on a train. That would be nice. Ooh, that'd be a good premonition. A train. Being on a train. Because we've had a train, we've had a plane, log truck, roller coaster, NASCAR, bridge, and then a sky bridge. Or whatever that thing was in Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah, the sky bridge. Or Final Destination Dawn of the Titanic. I don't know if I'd want to see a Final Destination movie on the Titanic. Unless that's how the movie starts and that's the premonition. The premonition being on the Titanic. That'd be kind of funny, though. Ooh. That's cool. The Henry Danger movie got nominated. Is nominated. Ah. Oh, that makes sense. You know what's gonna be sad about Final Destination 5 or 7? You know what's really gonna be sad about Final Destination 7? Tony Todd's no longer in them. It's by the people that made making Scream 7. I know. Speaking of Scream 7, I'm excited for Scream 7. Scream 7's gonna be good. I can already tell. Although I still don't understand how they're gonna bring Dewey back and Stu and Tatum. Or, excuse me. Hope Stu isn't just AI and is really back. Well, I hope so. But I don't know how the hell they're gonna bring Dewey back. Maybe they'll bring him back in a flashback, maybe. But Dewey, I don't know how they bring Dewey back. Unless they bring him back as a flashback. But I don't know. But I hope Stu is like actually in the movie and not just an AI. Like, I don't think Dewey would have planned that. I don't know if Dewey would plan that or not. Or maybe. But no, there was. No, in Scream 3, we know how they. Spaceballs 2. I'm excited for that. Spaceballs 2, like. Oh my gosh. But the only problem is John Candy won't be in it. That's the only problem. Is John Candy was in the first one, so John Candy won't be in the second one. But yeah, no. Spaceballs: The Swords Awakens. Spaceballs. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, I celebrated the other day because I saw on Twitter or on Instagram that the Star Wars sequel trilogy is dead, which thank God. Yeah, thank God the Star Wars sequel trilogy is dead and we never have to deal with it again. Like, fuck the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy is dead and we never have to worry about it. And I don't even care if they bring Daisy Ridley back for another one. The sequel trilogy is fucking dead. Yeah, they do. But I don't. If it comes out, I'm not gonna go see it. Unless George Lucas comes back and fixes everything. Because Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the sequel trilogy is not. It's not good. And I know I was a fan of The Force Awakens when it came out. Mandalorian and Grogu is anime. I am gonna go see that. I will go see that because I am excited for that. But that Star Wars movie they're doing with Rey, I don't care. I could care less about that. Yeah, Force Awakens, it died after that. Cause like, I will admit, Force Awakens was okay, but it was just a copy and paste reboot of A New Hope. Because they're trying to get in A New Hope, they're trying to get plans for the Death Star, and then in The Force Awakens, they're trying to get the map to Luke Skywalker. So Force Awakens is basically just a copy and paste reboot of the Force of Rogue One. Your sequel trilogy is The Force Awakens, Rogue One, and The Mandalorian. Okay. That's cool. Oof. I don't even have The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi anymore. I threw those away. Like, those are in the trash. Those suckers are in the trash. And no, we do not talk about Solo. Even though I will admit there were some parts of Solo that I did like. And it's when Darth Maul showed up at the end. That's the only thing about Solo that I liked, is that Darth Maul showed up at the end. You kept yours to be a completionist. Yep. The only Star Wars movies I have are the ones that matter. The prequels and the originals. Even though they're the special editions on the Blu-ray. But I did hear that when they release A New Hope, I did hear that it was going to be its original format. Like what it was back in... back what it was when it came out. The only prequel you like is Episode 3? Episode 3 is cool. It's good. I wanted to go see it when it was in theaters, but I missed it. Anakin was whiny in the first two. Yeah. Yeah, he was just a whiny brat. But I mean, Luke was a whiny brat in A New Hope. But then in Return of the Jedi, he was a Jedi. But yeah, Anakin was whiny in the first two. His dialogue in the first two weren't the greatest. Like, no way this guy becomes Darth Vader. He does. But yeah. But yeah, Anakin was just whiny in the prequels, in the first two. And like literally the first line out of his mouth is him asking Padme, "Are you an angel?" Like that's literally the first line out of your mouth. That's literally the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Star Trek is dead. I'm sure it'll come back. I didn't know they canceled Star Trek 4. Probably because of the guy who got squashed against a fence. Probably. Hold on, I'll get y'all's messages in a minute. I didn't charge my phone. Excuse me. Just seen the movie Red One for the first. I saw that in theaters. I thought it was good. I thought Red One was good. I almost wanted to rewatch that today, but I forgot to. But I liked it. If y'all hear noise outside, that's the wind. If you could throw away any movie, it would be Dark Phoenix. Ah. Dark Phoenix. I have not watched Dark Phoenix in a very long time. To be totally honest with you, I don't even remember Dark Phoenix. I couldn't even tell you one simple thing that happens in that movie. That's how forgettable Dark Phoenix is. Yes, Deadpool Wolverine is good. I love Deadpool Wolverine. And the New Mutants is underrated. Okay. If you think that, I'll take your word for it. That's the wind, if y'all hear any noise in the background. If you don't count it as X-Men, yeah. Like Halloween 3, yeah. I did. You recently got F1. I loved F1. I still haven't reviewed it yet, but I need to. And yes, I did see those behind the scenes photos of Doomsday. And some people think it's AI, but I don't know what I think. Yeah, no, I hope he doesn't either. Some people thought he was gonna die in Spider-Man No Way Home because he got stabbed with Green Goblin's glider. And I swear, when that happened, the whole theater went like, yeah, like when that happened, I almost screamed. Yeah. Yeah, like when that happened, I literally almost went, no! Like I almost thought he was gonna die in No Way Home. I did hear that they were gonna try and do that. Not sure how that's gonna go, but excuse me. Been going on for 30 minutes. We'll go for another Amazing Spider-Man and Deadpool. That would be pretty cool. We'll go for another 10 minutes, maybe. Secret Wars, I am hyped for Secret Wars. Somebody pointed something out that I don't think y'all noticed in the logo for Avengers. So every logo in the Avengers. Do y'all notice something in all the logos of the Avengers? I can show y'all. The Doomsday trailer comes out with Avatar 3. Ooh. It's the color of the Infinity Stones, yes. But it also tells you, it also shows you if the Avengers win or lose or not. And yes, the logos do show the Infinity Stones. But it also shows you if they win or lose in the movie. Yeah, Doomsday is green, and they apparently lose. They're apparently going to lose in that one. Yeah, I think in a comic book he does that. I think he did that in a comic book. Have him do it to Kane and Avengers and Doomsday. They could. They certainly could. Excuse me. Since Majors isn't acting again. Yeah. Oh, since Jonathan Majors is acting again. Yeah. Oh goodness gracious. I just opened Instagram and that was the first thing that popped up when I opened it. Watchmen should get a DCU remake. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But look, I just opened Instagram and this is what I got. Yep, bat nipples. God, Batman and Robin is a terrible ass movie. Batman and Robin is so laughably bad. Yeah, Val Kilmer also had nipples on his suit, but that was towards the end of the movie. That was the suit he had on at the end of the movie. It is really windy out there. Hold up, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going over here to. I had to turn my noise machine up all the way so that it's loud enough tonight. In 2025, we lost. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. And we'll see if he does. You gotta head out. Yeah, I got to, too. But I appreciate you guys coming by and going live with me. Um, yeah, don't you ever don't remake Die Hard. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But I appreciate you guys all coming on and hanging out. I'll try to do more later, or I'll try to do more in the future. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned on Monday. I'll have my Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 review out, and yeah, so stay tuned for more videos, and yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.